welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going over what I bought for my Sephora summer sale that they just had. I finally received everything, which is why I'm so late to posting. I did do a few orders online. I never went into store this time. I'd rather just order online. I hate waiting for the products, but it is what it is. So let's just get started. I can't remember how many orders I placed, but probably way too many. So I'm just gonna, I don't know, remember which order I ordered these in. So I'm just gonna grab from the top, but I did pick up the new Fenty Beauty Hydrating Longwear Foundation, and I got mine in the color 150. I have never actually worn any of Fenty Beauty's face product. I have a highlighter from this brand. Is that it? I think that's all I've ever tried. Oh, no, I have a powder. I have the lavender face powder. So all I've ever tried is a face powder and a highlight. So I've never tried like a concealer or anything like that. So this is my first time trying, you know, like I don't want to say a real product because a highlighter and powder are real, but I guess it's the first time trying the foundation. It looks as such, and I have it on today. I do really like it. I feel like it's, I don't know if this is supposed to be heavy, full coverage, but I want to say it pretty dang close. I mean, I know my phone doesn't film that the best, but I don't know. I mean, you can kind of see a little bit of red. I mean, like I have like a scar here and some sunspots there. Usually you can really tell on me on my chin, but I feel like it's pretty close to full coverage. Definitely, I would say a medium coverage. I'm really not even sure what it says it is. I just really wanted to get it and try it. I was kind of needing a new foundation. I was really sick of, sorry, my knee. I was really tired of all the foundations that I have been using, so which is why I decided to get this. So far I'm really happy. I've used it probably 4 or 5 times, and it hasn't made me break out yet, which is always a plus because usually by the second or third time I use a face product, I will break out if it's going to cause me to do so. It could take longer, but most likely this is not going to break me out since it hasn't already. I'm excited. The color match I think is good. I haven't been in store to know what other colors look like, but this one matches me pretty dang good. So I am happy about that. The next product that I got was, I did end up picking up the Sephora Cleansing Oil Balm. This was on clearance for $8. And then when I was filming my recommendation video, it actually sold out or was not available, and then I saw that it was available again. I haven't opened this or used it yet, so I'll definitely let you guys know how this compares, especially to the Clinique Take the Day Off Balm. But I am interested to try this. I don't know if it's on sale because they're getting rid of it, so I hate to try it and like it and then can't ever get it again, but I'm hoping it works well. Like I said, I have a hard time taking off the Thrive Cosmetics mascara, which is also what I have on today, and it just comes off so oddly, like so weird. So we'll see if this can help get that off of my face. All right, the next product I got was a repurchase, and they wrap things in weird ways. Sometimes it's wrapped really well, like this was in a bag. But I got the Rich Kid IGK, what is it? Coconut oil gel. And I love this. I mean, I've liked it for a long time, but I don't think I ever really fell in love with it. I was more just kind of a product I could use here and there, and it was okay. But I have started using it pretty much, this is all I'm using on my hair, and do not judge by today. This is like, I need to wash my hair. This makes my hair look so good. It is so soft. I don't know if it is meant for wavy hair. It doesn't really say. I don't know. All I know is this is magic. If you have a little bit of body in your hair, I don't know if this would hold your hair if it is curly. I have had curlier hair in the past, and I know that this would not have held it. I don't know why mine now all of a sudden is much more relaxed waves. I used to have kind of ringlets, and that's just not the case anymore. And I don't think this would have worked when my hair was more that way, but this definitely works with like a wavy, just a little bit of body in your hair. It doesn't hold stiff at all, which I love, and you can't really feel it. I will say if I use a little too much, which can tend to happen, I'm kind of one of those, if a little works, then more works even better, which I know is bad. But I've overused this a couple times, and I really don't touch my hair till it's dry. So the only thing that I've noticed is that it'll feel kind of hard. Not really, I hate using that hard, the word, but it kind of does. And then as I just kind of, loosen my hair up, it definitely goes away right away. So I guess I call it a casting. And I don't want to say it gives off a total casting like a gel would, but kind of if you overuse it. If I use the exact perfect amount, whatever that is, I still haven't gotten it. So sometimes like I said, sometimes I get that kind of casting on it, and most of the time I don't. But I will say that it loosens up really well. You don't feel it. I can run my fingers through my hair. My hair is wonderful. I'm trying to get my daughter to use this. I have one daughter that has hair a lot like mine, maybe a little bit even curlier, and she hates product in her hair. She would rather have her hair a big afro than to put product in it. And I don't know how to teach her. Maybe it's just something, a lesson she'll have to learn as she gets older. She's only, she's almost 12. So she's quite young, but I just want her to I don't want her to look back and think, you let me leave the house looking like that, because those of you that know my children know you cannot tell her anything what to do. She is a free spirit she knows best on everything. Anyways, that's off topic. Got this as a repurchase. Love it. Very excited. I think I have still about probably a third of my old bottle still left, so I'm not going to be using that for a while, but I mean, I am using it, but not that specific bottle. So that was definitely just to repurchase. The next thing I got was, I have all these weird bags. The Ordinary Assorbable tetrasulfamate solution. I don't know. It's a vitamin C solution. I'm trying to get off of the Drunk Elephant Sephora day serum, or it's the vitamin C serum. I like it. The smell is starting to really irritate me. It almost smells like wood. I want to say it's gone bad, but because I was watching a video about vitamin C serum, how it should be pretty clear, and as it ages, it turns kind of that orangey color, but mine has always been that color. If you use the vitamin C serum, let me know, because mine's always been, see how it's clear? And then as it gets old, and it's not like it's old and it's not going to work. It's just not as effective, is kind of what I have found. So I kind of want to find a cheaper solution. One, because I hate the smell of that one. And this one doesn't have a smell, at least that I can tell so far. I will say I like all Ordinary products, and none of them have had smells to me except for the Buffet with peptides. It's like a blue color. It stinks so bad. It's so bad, but I think it works. I mean, my chest, I'm kind of like really close. My chest is starting to look better as far as the splotchiness from being sensitive to products. So, okay, that's off topic again. Back to this one. I got this to replace my expensive vitamin C serum. So obviously this is cheap as it is, but they get 20% off of it. I couldn't pass it up. It is a 20% vitamin C strength, I guess would be the word, which they say you shouldn't really go above 20%. I feel like since I've been using a vitamin C serum for consistently at least a year and a half, that it should be okay for me to go this high. I don't know, we'll have to see, but I'm excited to try this out. That Drunk Elephant is almost gone. I can't wait. Seriously, the smell is it's weird. It's like wood, but not in a good way. Like, I don't know. It's gross. All right, so then I got this INC ink. I don't know. It is, what's they call this? First Time Incredible. Maybe that's the name of the company. But anyways, it's supposed to be a bounce blush. First time for everything. I don't know if that's the name. I'm not sure, but it's an itty bitty little jar, and this was only $10, like normal price. But it's kind of like, I don't know if you can really tell in the texture, but it's not gonna move, but it's definitely like jelly. Actually, I wouldn't say jelly, I would say more like a finger paint. But I really like it. And I got this because I was looking for, you can hardly tell. You may tell my finger a little bit more. I was looking for more cream blushes, and I wanted something very fresh. I do not have this on right now, but I have on the Milk, those little, I got those little two in the, it's an Astro is the color. I don't know, but I like it. It's very light pink. It's probably really similar to this color. And I've tried this once or twice, for sure once. I can't remember if I did it twice. And it was okay. I'm just trying to figure out a good way to put this on. I cleaned up the lid. That's kind of where I was taking product from. But I wasn't really getting much payoff. So I want to definitely use this again. I mean, it's for 10 bucks, full price. Obviously, I got $1 off of it, $2 off of it. So I paid $8. But yep, I thought I would give it a try. And so far, definitely not bad. I need to play with it more before I really know if I like it or not. But it came in like this package. Yes, I think the color is first time for the first time. First time for everything. I don't know. It says for the first time here, but on the back it says right here, first time for everything. So I'm not sure what the color is, but for 10 bucks, I thought I'd give it a try. I'm not sure if this is a sample, not a sample, a smaller size, and they have a larger one. I really didn't look around. All I saw was that it was a good pink color, which is what I wanted. And for 10 bucks, I thought, oh, I'll give it a try. All right, the next thing is, and I got a lot of samples, because I like order like 2 things, and then I'm like, I'm not gonna get anything else. And then the next day I'll order 2 more things, and I'm not gonna get anything else. So I do get quite a bit of samples, which I like because I use them. All right, the next product I got is this. I had a hard time saying this last time. Gruyere? Is that how you say it? I can't remember. Sorry. It's the Soft Focus Hydrate and Set Powder. I literally got this on a whim. It comes in very nice packaging. And I do have a few products from them, and I like everything. Their highlighters aren't my favorite. I know those are pretty big with everyone. They're just a little too much for my liking. I do like this. I've used it probably 4 or 5 times. The thing that I don't like is it's breaking. Can you see right in here and how it's crumbling? So I don't know if I should go and switch this out. I feel like it's settled. And I don't know if you can tell. Do you see how it's like the big chunk is missing right there, which is like the big chunk right here? Anyways, I like the way it looks. I might go switch it out for a one that's not crumbling, but I like the way it looks. I got it because I can't remember who I was watching, but they said that it was so amazing. So I really wanted to try it because, I don't know, I like face products. And I mean, it wasn't like, I always feel like if people hype something up so big, and then you go and try it, and so your expectations are like this, when if I had just picked it up on myself, I probably would be like, wow, it's really good. But because they were talking like it was this magic product, I guess my expectations were higher than it probably should be. So I'm not gonna say it's bad, but it wasn't like, I guess I wasn't wowed to the fact that this person made it sound, but I do like it. It has hyaluronic acid in it, vitamin E, which are all good things. So we'll see how it goes. Like I said, I probably will exchange this one for a better one, unless they all settle. Because if they all do that, then I'm not gonna waste my time to go get a replacement if it's gonna do it anyways, but we'll see. I was kind of annoyed when I first used that because it was crumbling, and I thought, oh, if it's that soft, I don't know. All right, the next 2 products are from Fresh. I had mentioned that I was going to get 3 of these in my recommendations video. I ended up going with just Rosé and Poppy. The other one was the more expensive one, and I don't remember why I decided not to go for that, but I did decide not to get that one for whatever reason. I ended up only actually getting one, and I got Poppy, and I loved it so much that then I placed another order because I was only going to get one. Thought maybe I should get one to make sure I like it. I will say, so Poppy was the first one I got, which I really like. I had it on today, but it's kind of come off, so I'll add a little bit more. I mean, it's nice. I really like it. I will say I had mentioned in that video that I've always hesitated on buying these because the little samples are so soft that when I put it on, I feel like the stick is moving and gonna break off. And so when I first got that was the first thing I did was I tried to put it on to see if it was mushy or soft, and it was not. But not thinking, I took it in the car with me and to an event I had to go to, and then I ended up putting it in my pocket, and by that evening I pulled it out to put it on, and it was very soft. So as you can see, it's not totally in the middle of the container because I think it got soft. It has hardened back up, but I just think, I don't know how people keep these in their purse because it goes so soft, and then I'm afraid I'm gonna ruin it. And for 24 bucks or 26, 24, whatever it was, I'm not gonna let this get ruined in the car from heat. But anyways, I really like this one, which is why I then went and ordered this one. So this one still has its perfect hard body that hasn't been ruined, but they definitely are harder than I thought. I wouldn't roll it all the way up. It's right, that light line. This one is a lot lighter than this one, but I like them both, and it makes me want to get a couple more. I don't know. They're basically just chapsticks. So I don't know why they're that amazing in my opinion, but I do like them. So I don't know. I just feel weird that I'm saying how much I like colored chapstick, but all right, the last product that I got, and probably the most exciting, is the ABH Norvina collection. That was not what it was called. Pro Pigment Palette Volume 1. This went on sale the last day, I believe it was the last day of the sale, and I saw it and bought it without thinking. So I did want to try it. I have worn it one time. It does come in very nice packaging, very sturdy, substantial, definitely very well made. It has a very nice mirror on it, and then the colors. So what can I say? I have only used one color, which is this. I've swatched 2 or 3 rows, but I used this red color, thinking that I could put it in my crease, and then I was gonna use something else with it. I was thinking of doing this with kind of a yellow. I don't know why I was thinking that, but that's what I wanted to do. But this was so pigmented that it went everywhere and really high up that I ended up having to blend it just onto my whole lid and kind of tried to blend it out. And then I ended up I did use 2. I used this white color to go on top of it to kind of hopefully diffuse it because it was so much color. And I haven't touched it since. And that's not what's on today. Because, do I have anything on? Oh no, I just have some bronzer. I was gonna say, anyways, so this was, and oddly enough, I was getting ready to go to church. So my makeup was a little probably more dramatic than I had intended. But I own 3 of her palettes, so not all of them. And I like them all. They are not as pigmented as this. Like, holy crap, this color was out of control, which is a good thing. So the issue I have, there is nothing really everyday wearable. because I remember pulling this out on Sunday and I was like, okay, what can I wear to church? And I couldn't come up with anything. I was like, they're beautiful. And I swatched this row, and I think this, like the others of those, and they were amazing pigmentation. They kind of stained my hand, not like a ColourPop stain, but pretty dang close. I don't know what to think about this. I love it. I think it's beautiful. There's a lot I could do with it. If I was younger, I think it would be better, because I see this color in the camera and it's like, ooh, why didn't I pick that? And then I look, it's very shimmery, and maybe that's why. I mean, but they're so pretty. I just don't know what to do. Maybe I'll do these two for you. I mean, maybe I'll do one more. They're just so, so pretty. So this color was here. The brown right here is that one, and then I did that one. I mean, they're so, so pretty. I just don't know if I've gotten to the point where I'm too old to use this. I don't know. I'm one of those people that wear what you feel you should wear. You know, age doesn't matter. And I totally agree with that. But I was totally, can I say totally one more time? Can you tell I grew up in the 90s? I was just stumped on what I could do with it. And now I do plan on keeping this because I like to do Halloween makeup and stuff like that. So these definitely will get use. I don't know what to do with it. And maybe that's where I want to use all of them. Like this red, how amazing is that red? I mean, the colors are gorgeous. There's just not, it came to me. This is not a palette that I can use alone. I guess that's where I got messed up on Sunday, is I pulled this out and I only had this near me, and I was kind of like, what do I do? Like, I don't, and that's why I thought, oh, this will be a good transition color, dark, but transition, because it was a matte. Everything else that I would use as a transition, like this one, is a shimmer, and I don't tend to do shimmers in my crease. And the other matte colors are just more odd. I don't know. I guess I just got overwhelmed the first time, so it's kind of made me not use it since. I've been kind of afraid. But I think I just answered my own question. I feel like this, for me, is a palette that cannot be used on its own. And that's a bummer, because that's typically what I would go for. Now, I have mentioned that I do keep the Urban Decay Naked and Buck always in my everyday makeup bag because of problems like this. I don't know why I didn't think to bring that out when I couldn't figure out what to do with a transition, because I would have been more okay to have had Naked in my crease and then used one of these bright colors on my lid, diffused out a little bit. I think I would have had a better taste in my mouth as far as my opinion of this had it gone that way. I just think I got overwhelmed by putting on such a dark color and then it going everywhere. I definitely think the pigment in this is better than her other palettes. You let me know if you agree, because I was just blown away at the pigmentation. Not that the pigmentation isn't good in her other palettes, this just seemed a lot more concentrated, which is definitely a good thing. I'm not gonna get rid of this by any means. I'm just very overwhelmed looking at it, like I don't know what to do. And maybe something will come to me and I'll end up using this a lot, we'll see. I don't know if these things are very logical for me. I've bought in quite a few of the Urban Decay, what are those called? You know, they're this size. I haven't bought in one in a few years, but I tend to not use palettes this big. So this probably wasn't the smartest purchase I made, but I'm gonna keep it. I've gotten rid of a lot of my palettes that have color in them, and this is something that I can definitely add into my collection, and it kind of has everything. I mean, purples, pinks, blues, yellows, oranges, red, those are the colors I would use. The only colors that this is probably missing for most people is there are no greens. There is a dark black, the white, which is nice, and then, you know, some really great light shimmers. So if you like greens, this obviously has no green, which is perfect for me because that's probably the one color that I do not wear ever. I don't know why, I just don't. But anyways, I decided to go with this. I am happy, just intimidated, I guess that's a better word than afraid, intimidated by the color of this. Let me know if you got this or you're thinking of getting it. I just need to figure out how I'm gonna use it, and then I'll probably feel more relaxed. It just was overwhelmed that first time. So anyways, that is everything that I got in my Sephora summer sale. What did you guys pick up? I would love to know. I do still feel like I missed out on some things that I wish I would have just gotten. And of course, like some things I swapped in and out. I know in that video that I posted, I talked about what I was planning on getting, and I was pretty much for sure getting most of those things that I mentioned. And then of course the sale starts and I pull things in and out. And then, like I said, the palette wasn't even in there. This wasn't even on my radar. This wasn't even on my radar. So I did get quite a few good perks. I did cash in points for, this is Superhero mascara, which is probably one of my favorites. I also got this Naturally Serious After Dark sleeping cream. Not really sure why I picked that, you know. And then I got the besides getting my other 2 samples per order, I'm talking about my points that I cashed in, and I cashed in for this, which is the Saturday Skin Waterfall Glacier Water Cream, which I have used before and I like it. It's okay. So I'm happy with everything. I think this is probably one of the first times that I don't plan on returning anything, and I'm pretty set, like I'm not returning anything, which is very odd because I usually get at least one thing that I'm like, ugh, it's either terrible and I don't want to keep it because it's that bad, or I don't even open it, I receive it and I'm like, why did I order this? I don't even want it or need it. So at least I have none of that. Everything is staying. I'm happy. So anyways, thank you guys as always for watching, and I will see you in my next video.